If you clicked on this video, there is a pretty good chance you had a very bad round of golf recently. Maybe a really bad round. Maybe one of those rounds where by the fifth hole, you're already doing math in your head trying to figure out how much money you've spent on your golf clubs, your greens fees, your range balls, your gloves, your shoes, your lessons, equipment, liquidation time. And then just to stand on a tee box and hit a ball directly into the trees or sideways. We've all been there. In fact, if you've been playing golf for any amount of time and you haven't been there yet, don't worry. Your turn is coming. I wanted to make this video because I know there are golfers watching this who are frustrated, pissed off, sad, angry, confused. Not just, I had a bad day frustrated. I mean the kind of frustrated where you start to wonder if this sport is even worth your time. You're putting in the time. You're watching all the YouTube videos. You're going to the range. You're trying different things. And somehow, your scorecard still looks like somebody entered random numbers with a dartboard. One round, it's a 94. The next, it's a 106. Then you think you figured something out while you're laying in bed at night at midnight, and you go out the next day and you shoot a 101. Golf has a way of making you feel like you're getting better and worse at the exact same time. Welcome to Jimmy Golfs. I'm Jimmy, and I'm a golfer that has been around the game for over 30 years. I've seen the highs, I've seen the lows, and right now, I'm a golfer that's trying to get back to breaking 90. That's my journey, kind of sideways on this channel, along with the golf content that we're doing, but I promise you, whatever you're feeling in this moment, I've experienced, and I'm here to hold your hand through this video and get you back up. The thing nobody tells you is when you start playing golf is improvement is incredibly boring. We all imagine improvement as this big breakthrough moment. We think one day we're going to wake up, head to the course, and suddenly we're going to become the golfer we always wanted to be. We're going to become the YouTube golfer and the TikTok golfer and the PGA Tour pro that we see striping it down the fairway 350 yards every time. We're going to put in the work, and then it's just going to manifest. The reality is, it doesn't happen that way. Most golfers improve so slowly they don't even notice it happening. The guy who shoots 88 today probably isn't doing anything dramatically different than what he did when he shot 98 6 months ago. He's just making a few fewer mistakes. One less penalty shot here, one less three putt, one less top chip. That's the difference. It's actually kind of boring. The problem is when we're in the middle of the struggle, all we see is the score. We do. And once again, if you clicked on this video, I know the wormhole you're in right now. I know. I'm there with you. I think social media has made it even harder. I know it has. I don't think it has. Everywhere you look, somebody's flushing a 7-iron, driving a par 4, making a hole-in-one, break 50, or posting their personal best score. Nobody posts the round where they lost 6 balls and shot a 107. They don't. Nobody uploads a video of chunking 3 wedges in a row and then 4-putting that same green. That's the reality for a lot more golfers than people realize. The average golfer isn't out there firing at tuck pins and breaking 80 every single weekend. Most golfers are just trying to keep the ball in play and avoid the one hole that completely destroys the scorecard and their mental state as well. I've been playing long enough to know that every golfer has that round. I've played with the worst golfers. I've been the worst golfer. I've played with some of the best golfers. None of them are infallible. You know the one, though. You go to the course, you're convinced everything's finally clicking here. Maybe you had a great range session. Maybe you watched a lesson video that really totally made sense and resonated with you. Maybe you even hit a few shots in warm-ups that had you feeling dangerous. Then the round starts. 10 minutes later, you're standing in the woods wondering how your golf ball ended up somewhere that doesn't even appear to be part of the golf course. Golf is the only sport where you can feel like a professional athlete and then be humbled into a complete beginner within the same hole. And what's funny is the rounds we remember usually aren't the perfect ones anyway. They're the disaster rounds. If I go to the range and I hit a bunch of good shots, I'm not remembering those. I'm remembering the bad shots. It's the same with YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for almost 20 years now, and I've read tens of thousands of comments, and I've had so many positive comments on my videos throughout the years, but I really only remember the negative ones. That's crazy, isn't it? I mean, you remember the round where you hit a house. The round where your buddy drove the green and then made a double bogey. The round where you missed a 2-foot putt and had to pretend it didn't bother you for the next 6 holes, but it really did. Those are the stories we tell. Those are the rounds we laugh about later, and at the time, they're miserable. But a month later, it's kind of a comedic memory. And the biggest mistake I see struggling golfers make, especially new golfers trying to get in the game, but that roadblock that makes them either just give up completely and never get a chance to experience what makes golf so pure and fun, is believing they need to be good at golf to enjoy golf. It's backwards, my friends. The The reason most people fall in love with this game isn't because they're good at it. It's because every once in a while, golf gives you a glimpse of what could be. You could play horribly for 4 straight hours, and then you hit 1 shot out of 100, and it keeps you coming back. That's me. That's the golden carrot dangled in front of me for over 30 years. 1 pure iron shot, 1 perfect drive, 1 putt that drops right into the center of the cup. Somehow, that 1 shot is enough to erase 3 hours and 59 minutes of pure frustration. I mean, if golf didn't occasionally reward us like that, every course in America would be empty. So I think about that a lot because I'm not out here pretending to be a scratch golfer at all. I'm the opposite. I'm not making videos on how to shoot 68 because I don't know how to shoot 68. I'm just trying to get better. At my peak, I was a 90 golfer. I was. Right now, I'm probably a 95-ish golfer. And my goal is to go on this journey with this channel and alongside the channel, try to get to where I'm an 80s golfer for the first time in my entire life. Right now, I'm just trying to break 90. Enjoy the process. And honestly, the older I get, the more I realize that's what golf is about. It's the process. It's not about arriving somewhere. It's not about finally becoming the perfect golfer. It's about having something to chase, something to improve, something that gets you excited to go back out there next weekend, even after a rough round, which you're going to have. So if you're watching this after another piss poor day on the golf course, here's my advice to you. Do not quit. Seriously, don't. Take a day if you need it. Take a week if you need it. But don't quit the game. Because every golfer you ever looked up to has gone through the exact same thing you're going through right now. And I know your mental state. I'm telling you, you're what can I get for this driver I just paid $400 for, and this putter I just paid $250 for? If I liquidate my entire bag, my balls and everything, how much money could I get out of this disaster, this train wreck that I've gotten myself into? I understand it. But every golfer you've ever played with has rounds where they wanted to throw every club in the pond and take up fishing as a hobby instead. The difference is they kept showing up. That's really what golf rewards more than anything. It's not talent. Well, it is at the top, but not for you and me. It's not expensive clubs. It's not perfect swings. It's persistence. The golfer who gets better, or the golfers who get better, are usually the golfers who just simply refuse to leave. They're the most stubborn ones. I consider myself a stubborn golfer. They keep showing up after bad rounds. They keep practicing after frustrating range sessions. They keep playing when the scores aren't moving. And eventually, all those small improvements, they add up. And one day, one magical day, they look back and they realize that they've actually come a lot further than they thought. I've probably gone through 60 swing changes mentally in my life with golf. I have gone down so deep of rabbit holes, I don't even know if I could put it into words for you guys. So if you suck at golf right now, congratulations. You're officially a golfer. Welcome to the club. We've all been there. Most of us are still there. The important thing is that you keep going, book another tee time, hit some more bad shots, go play with friends, get into a scramble, laugh at yourself a little more, and remember that somewhere out there is a round that you've been chasing for a long time, or a shot. The only way you're ever going to find it, though, is if you keep showing up and giving yourself another chance. Besides, if we all quit every time golf made us mad, well, there would not be a single golfer left on the planet. If this video gave you any inspiration, any motivation, or at least took you off the edge of the cliff a little bit, shoot me a comment. I'll see you soon.